Hi, welcome to a quick walk around video for our Vauxhall Insignia. This is one we took in Part X from a customer. He drove down to us from Wales, so the car's had a nice long run down. There was no warning lights on or anything like that. All sounds well, and we will put it through a new MOT before anyone takes it to have it properly checked over. The colour is Phantom Grey, which is grey with, as you can see, quite a healthy dose of yellowy gold to it when the sun hits, so really nice colour. Got the LED daytime running lights, 16-inch alloys, they're all in nice condition. Bodywork all round is decent actually. I know it's done a few more miles than average, but it's really quite up together, especially inside as well. We'll get there in a minute obviously. But wheels all good, no big dents or dings or scratches to point out. There was some poor previous paint on the bumper and the boot lid when it came into us. We've had those resprayed to a nice standard, obviously in the correct colour and everything. Spot down there, the little reversing camera. That's an aftermarket one, it's obviously not a Vauxhall one. I'll show you that working inside when we get there. That's all up and running. Obviously massive great boot on the Insignia. It's got some netting there, it's come off on one side. Under there is your inflation kit. The locking wheel nut is in the glove box, I'll show you that when we get there. That wiring is for that reverse camera that I just showed you. You can see it going through there, look. Parcel shelf is present. You can see the gold coming out in the colour there. It's going a really nice colour that. Keep going on about it, I know, but a couple little stone chips and whatnot on the bumper, but nothing that really takes away from the overall look of the car. It's got these aftermarket wind deflectors fitted as well, and there's your shark fin aerial for the sat nav at the back there. Right, we go inside now, start at the back. Child locks. I'll tell you what I'll do just before I go in there. I've got the aircon running on full blast, and I'll turn that fan down a bit, because over that and the engine running you might not be able to hear me. So child locks we've shown you, windy windows in the back, black cloth, really nice condition all the way through. A couple of little marks that we're going to scrub out, but overall really clean and tidy, no wear. There's a nice part about it, so you've got Isofix on all three rear seats. Usually it's just the outer two that have got those, so that's a bonus. Great legroom in the Insignia as always. Magazine holders, a couple of little cubby holes there, and a 12-volt point located just down there. The mats are present, they're the original ones, so they clip into the little toggles on the floor. I'll take you around the other side, obviously much the same, but get the full picture then. It's got the privacy glass tint from these ones right way around to the other side. Both the headrests are present. Okay, you've got this sort of, it's got a sort of effect to it. Gloss, aluminium sort of fascia, and then the polished one down here. Electric windows in the front obviously. Got your Insignia branded mats in both front seats. There's the wallet there with all the owner's manuals and whatnot. Front seats again, really good condition. Passenger airbag up here. In the glove box, not much going on other than the locking wheel nut. Head round to the driver's side now. So you've got electric mirrors and door locking there. There's your electric window switches. You've got seat height adjustment along with the electronic lumbar support and height is adjustable electrically on this one, so we refer to that as a partially electric seat. There's a cut-off switch there if you want to use a child seat facing rear in the front passenger seat as well. Right, I'm going to turn that aircon back up a little bit now, so I'll try not to do it too much so the fan takes over, but it is roasting today, so aircon's working, by the way. It doesn't need a regas or anything that's blowing out ice cold, thankfully. Right, auto lights there along with your headlamp adjusters. Came into me with 2 keys. They're both remote locking ones, they're just different styles. So this is a sort of fixed blade one with the buttons there. The one in the ignition at the moment is a flip out type blade. There's your windscreen wiper controls and your indicators are over here. Leather trimmed multi-function steering wheel. You've got your cruise control here, your voice commands, which it does have. I'll just show you that.
Command please.
Oh, it shows up here, sorry. There we are. Cancel.
Goodbye.
And then you can control your phone and everything via your voice if you wish. These ones here control the onboard computer there. As you can see, they've got a little bit of wear. I'm trying to focus a little bit better for you. Pull away a little bit. No, it doesn't want to do it, does it? A little bit of wear on that one, a little bit of wear on that one. Then you've got your volume control on the side there. Obviously it's got an airbag built in as well. There's the miles, 132,726. It's got a nice service history to back that up. This one here goes through all your different modes and whatnot on here, so you can sort of mirror over whatever's on the big display onto here in a more brief format. So you'll be able to see your directions for your sat nav and all that sort of stuff. Check your tyre pressures and everything. That's all done through that screen. Right, there is the infotainment system. So quite an advanced one. So it's all touchscreen. You've got the widescreen sat nav there. You've got DAB digital radio. You've got the ability to link via your auxiliary ports or via your Bluetooth device for music streaming. And you can even read text messages and stuff if you link your phone up. So for the age, quite a high-end infotainment system. Up here, this is obviously aftermarket. I'll pop it in reverse so you can see it working. When you click it into reverse, that comes into action. It's a reverse camera. Now, the installation, I'm not quite sure why, but they've put this big bit of trunking on it. So not the most subtle install in the world. There's plenty of cable slack, so if you wanted to, you could definitely hide it better there. I'm not going to touch it because it's all working at the moment and I don't want to disrupt anything while it's working. But if I bought the car myself, I'd probably pull some of that slack through and tuck that neater into the dash. But you know, that's an aesthetic thing, isn't it? The functionality is fine, so it's entirely up to you. Right, there's the main buttons for your radio. Then if you go down here, we've got your eco mode, which is a stop-start engine, and then your aircon panel here. I've got it on low and it is pumping out ice cold, so that's good. Under there is another 12-volt point, 6-speed manual gearbox, electronic parking brake, little coin tray here. Under there is your cup holders, armrest here, little button on the end, just click that in and pull it up. That will open up this area, so you've got another 12-volt point there, no shortage of 12-volt points in here. And I don't know if you see it in the sunlight, maybe a little bit there, really difficult to focus on. There we are, USB and auxiliary point there. You've got illuminated vanity mirrors up there, your alarm sensors and your microphone for your Bluetooth, all your lighting controls, regular rear view mirror, not an auto dimming one. And I think that is about it. There may well be something I've missed because there's quite a bit going on here, so if there is, just phone me up and tell me and I'll pop out and check for you straight away. I'll include as many pictures as I can of the inside, the outside and any paperwork that came with the car. So if you're having this one delivered, you should have a really good sort of transparent idea of what to expect. If there's anything at all you're unsure about, please just phone up and check with us. Obviously if you're more local to us and you can pop in and see the car yourself, you're more than welcome to do that as well. We just please ask that you make an appointment first. Okay, thank you very much for watching.